So hello you guys and welcome back to Friday Chit Chat. This week's Friday Chit Chat is going to be a little bit different because it's not really a Friday Chit Chat, it's just a question and answer. I put up a video a few days ago asking you guys to leave me questions and you did. There's a lot of questions, so I'm going to quick fire through them, try and answer as many as I can, and I'm not going to include screenshots of the questions or anything because that'll take way too long, but I'll read out the name of each person that left the question and yeah. Also, my brother is in the room with me today, so if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to him. So the first question was from Graphic Moon and it said I'm 34 seconds late. Sava said 3 favourite characters from The Walking Dead. I love you. My 3 favourite characters. My first would be Daryl, hands down. My second would probably be Michonne. And my third would be Rick. Because I feel like Rick isn't anybody's favourite character, so fuck it, he's going to be on my list. TWDKD24 said, who do you think the person in the boots is and what do you think the role will be in future episodes? I have no clue. I have no idea who the fucker in the boots was. Benji Plays said, do you think that Dwight was the one who let Daryl out of his cell in the mid-season finale? I do. I still... I thought it could have been Jesus and it looked as if it was because Jesus came up to Daryl during the scene at the motorbike thing. Someone pointed out in the comments that you could hear footsteps outside the door when the person slid the note under the door to Daryl and you wouldn't have heard Jesus. Jesus would have slipped in and out undetected. So I think Dwight did have a part to play in that as well. WERTY once said, if you had to change your hair colour different than pink or brown, what colour would you change it? I would probably change it to purple or blue. I love the idea of getting like a deep denim blue, but I'm going to keep it pink for a while because once I put another colour in over it, it's going to be harder to get back to the lighter colours. But yeah, I think blue would be one. Triple Threat Bros asked, who do you think will be the last person alive in The Walking Dead? Who do you think will outlive everyone? I think... No, he'll be killed off as well. I reckon... I'd like to see Daryl be the last one. Not because he's my favourite, but because of that talk he had with Beth, where Beth said you're going to be the last man standing. That would be the worst possible thing for Daryl, for him to lose everyone that he loved and to be left alone. I think that's a possibility, but also Daryl would give his life for someone, to keep someone safe. So he could kind of die in a stupid way like that. Maybe Coral. Coral could be the last one standing.
Yeah, the heir to the throne.
Yeah, he could take over from Rick. Harry Liam Reeves said, if you could make a quick guess, who do you think will be the next person to die in The Walking Dead? Really? Do you? Why?
Yeah, because I just think, like, you know, the way they could do the whole thing that in the comics, the way she went off on the ship and became a pirate, but I don't think they do that.
No.
In the show because...
Can you imagine her? Bye Rick, bye Carl, I'm off to be a pirate. I'm joining Jack Sparrow.
I think she's too involved in everything.
Yeah, she wouldn't leave.
Just leave. So...
They kill her off instead. Yeah. Ah, I hope that doesn't happen. I think maybe Daryl or Carol will be killed next because they were both fan favourites and they've set them up in a really weird way this season. The way they've been showing their characters this season has been really weird. Like, they made everyone hate Daryl with the whole Glenn thing because he lashed out at Negan and then Negan killed Glenn. So everyone's like, fuck Daryl. And then with Carol, I'm even finding it kind of difficult to like her at the moment because she won't make up her mind. Is she staying? Is she leaving? So I don't understand where they're trying to make people hate them. So maybe they're getting ready to kill them off. Brooke 770 said, what's your favourite song by 21 Pilots? My favourite 21 Pilots song is probably Migraine. George Harris Arianator said, what do you think is going to happen to Carl in future episodes? I think he's going to start to mature. I think he's going to take on a lot of characteristics from Negan maybe. But he's learning from Rick as well. Do you know, even by Rick not doing things, Carl is learning. So... Yeah,
like what you said, I thought about the whole Negan thing. Kind of like Negan could slowly take away Carl away from Rick. Yeah, but take him under his wing, type of thing.
If he does that, Carl just deserves to die. Leave him go to die. Goodbye, Carl. Irvin Pay said, what do you think of the comics versus the show, the changes and the differences? I don't really read the comics. I've read a few of them, but like I'm not an avid reader of them, so I know a lot of the differences between them. Like I know a lot of the character storylines and arcs have been swapped in, you know, the kind of jump from the comic to the show. I like it so far. Zero Fever said, Katie, what shows are you going to get into for the first part of 2017? I have no fucking clue. Not a notion. I like Designated Survivor on Netflix at the moment. I don't know, I don't plan stuff like that. If a show comes out and I like it, then I'll watch it. Josephic, Josephic, said kiss, marry, kill, Daryl, Rick and Negan. Alright, well, we'll kiss Rick because he's Rick. We'll marry Daryl because reasons. And we'll kill Negan. And then the whole problem that's going on in The Walking Dead at the moment would just be gone because Negan would be dead. Connor Marin said, what was your favourite season of The Walking Dead? My favourite season was probably season 3 or in and around season 3. The whole storyline with the governor, I loved it. And I know a lot of people didn't like that, But and the whole prison setup where they were staying in the prison, for me, I thought that was the best. RD Black said, am I in the video? Guess you are. Dylan Johnson said, do you watch Game of Thrones and do you play any video games? I do watch Game of Thrones and I don't really play games.
Well, you played The Last of Us, which was pretty good.
Yeah, I did. I loved The Last of Us. I played and completed that. I played the Walking Dead Telltale as well. I feel like I'm too far away. I did what?
The Uncharted series.
Oh yeah, Uncharted. I loved Uncharted as well. The whole, yeah.
By Naughty Dog, the same.
Yeah. See, like if I'd been doing this question answer by myself, I'd have been like, no, I don't play games. Sam was like, yeah, you did. You played this, you played that. So yeah, I loved the Telltale games. I loved the Uncharted games. Did I play anything else?
Here's a Fear.
I wasn't mad on that though. It's because I played it on my laptop and my laptop is just banjaxed. Ethan Young said, who will be the next big character to die? Again, I would say Carol, Daryl, or we'll take Sam's answer as well, Michonne. Paco Bypart said, in what do you work in? How was the year with you? How did it treat you? I work in retail, I work in a clothes shop, and this year was actually probably the best year I've had in an awful long time. It was a lovely year to me, it was very kind, so thank you so much for asking that. Entish12 said, do you think Enid has anything to do with the person in the boots? Why do you think she's always sneaking away from Alexandria? And thanks for the video because I'm untweetable. Yeah, Enid is always leaving Alexandria, and the person that we saw with the boots that was lurking in the fucking background, it could have been her, maybe? Who would you like to see kill Negan? Ooh, I'd like to see Maggie kill Negan because it would be like closure because he took Glenn away from her. I'd also like to see...
Or would she be able to bring herself to do it?
Maggie?
Yeah. Would
She'd be able to, but I think she'd stop herself as well. She'd be like, no, I'm not like you. That would be cool. Rick could kill him.
Yeah, that's up Rick's alley, just bang.
Just fucking bite out his throat. Emily Young said, which Walking Dead character do you miss the most? Mine or Dale and Abe? I probably miss Abraham the most. It's only been a few episodes, but I adored his characters so much. Who else died that I liked? I loved Herschel. And I missed him for seasons. I liked Beth as well. I know a lot of people didn't like her and she's kind of a controversial character, but I liked her and they just kind of killed her and they moved on. It was like, oh, she's dead, whatever. Fear the Walking Dead fangirl said, will you be playing The Walking Dead Telltale Season 3? Maybe. I don't have it yet. I know a lot of people have played it. I don't have it yet. I might. If I get the game, I will do a walkthrough for you guys. So I've closed the curtains because I just realised I looked like a fucking ghost the entire first half of that video. So we've closed the curtains. Kevin D said, do you have any ideas about what your next tattoo will be? What will it be Walking Dead related? The funny thing is I actually got a tattoo today, like 2 hours ago. Now it's bloody and it's still really new, so I'm not going to show it off in case you guys are grossed out by blood. But I will insert a clip here of later on when I take off the bandage and when I have it cleaned, I'll show it to you guys. It just says the words life has a hopeful undertone because that lyric means an awful lot to me in my life. John Marshall said, how do you think Negan will die? Directly by the vengeful hand of Rick or maybe walkers? I think they'd give him a really big death, and I think no matter who kills him, I have a feeling it could be by the hand of Rick. Do you know that Rick would kind of say to everyone, well, if you get him, just kill him. Lord Minion 777 is life and love. Nice name. Said, how can Shane impact the current situation if he is alive and not totally insane about Laurie? Well, Shane is very much dead at the moment, but if he was alive, he'd fuck everything up because Shane was a loose cannon. Shane didn't think things through. Shane was sneaky and I didn't like Shane at all. So I think if he was alive, he'd either be killed at this point in time in the show or he'd fuck everything up monumentally.
Is he the one to who, when Rick was in the coma,
got with Laurie?
Oh, I don't like him. He's
Yeah.
kind of a dick.
That's Shane. Joe S said, hi Katie, I love your channel. When the show finally has its series finale someday, who do you think will be the last man or woman standing? I would like to see nobody left standing. I'd like to see everyone either die together or see them split up and form their own communities, because I think if we saw one lone survivor, it would be really sad and that character would have to go away and create a new life for themselves. So I really hope that we don't see anything like that. Actually Edits said, which 3 female characters do you think are less appreciated in The Walking Dead? What's her face? I think Enid is pretty underappreciated at the moment. We know nothing about her character, but no one really seems to pay any attention to her at the moment. Oh, what other women is there? I think all the female characters in the show are pretty well appreciated by fans. Would you ever make reactions to One Tree Hill? I think you asked me this on Twitter, and I don't think I will. This channel is just pretty much Walking Dead related. If I could do reactions to other programs, I would, but I don't really have time because of work and stuff, so 21 Werewolves said, what's your favourite The Walking Dead episode? Love you, I've been subbed for a year. Have I had my channel for a year? No.
No?
I only started my reactions in like April, I think. I can't even remember when I started this channel. I started the channel years ago, but I didn't start uploading until sometime this year. My favourite episode of The Walking Dead is either the premiere for season 7, because that episode was so hyped up and I've never been more excited starting an episode than I was with that. So either the premiere to season 7 or the episode still. Raz F said, my question would be, as a comic book fan and a Norman Reedus fan, are you looking forward to Boondock Saints 3? Yes! Aloha Mora Victoria asked, if you could be any character from The Walking Dead, male or female, who would you be and why? Who would I be, personality-wise, if I was in The Walking Dead?
Okay, don't kill me. I think you'd be Negan, because
I'm just an evil bastard.
He's kind of a bad guy, but he does what he has to do, you know? You gotta do what you have to do.
Do you think I'd be like that?
Yeah, like you have to survive. It's like, you know, you need to get your point across. And I think I think you do that for like your family and loved ones and stuff like that, or people who care about.
That's true, I would. I'd Lucille a bitch for one of my family members. And plus, he's kind of sarcastic as well.
Who do you think I'd be?
Yeah, I think you might be like Glenn, because you're very loyal. But you kind of be like Daryl as well, but you're not as like savage as Daryl would be. You don't have that in you. So maybe Glenn.
The guy who gets killed.
Joe Bob James said, Kate, it's hard to pick a question. What's your favourite thing to do to totally relax and recharge your soul? My favourite thing to relax, it would be music. I have certain songs for certain moods that I know. Like if I'm stressed, I know what song to listen to. If I'm happy, I know what song to listen to. So music, without a doubt, recharges my soul. Preacher said, what tree would you be? And are you happy to be that tree? Or do you want to be a different one? I like that question. What kind of tree would I be?
Spruce.
Is that a type of tree?
Spruce, yes.
I know.
That's a Stampy reference, but whatever.
I know nothing about trees. I'd be a little garden shrub. Do you know the little twigs that you see people plant in their back garden before it becomes a tree? It's just like a twig. That's me. BJ Gangzagan said, if you could pick just 7 people from The Walking Dead cast from season 1 to 7 for the Ultimate Apocalypse team, who would you pick? We need Rick because he's Rick Grimes and I would follow that man anywhere. Negan? Yeah, I always said I'd love to have Negan on my team. Negan, but if we have control over Negan. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
if we can control Negan and be like, hey, stop fucking killing people with that bat, and if he'd listen to you, that'd be cool. So Negan, if he was on our side, Michonne, because she's deadly with a fucking sword with the katana. Daryl, because you need somebody who's loyal. Daryl would go to the ends of the earth for someone, and I'd love someone like that on my group.
Plus he has a crossbow as well.
Yeah, but the crossbow's a shitty weapon. Because it's really heavy. You shoot it once, and then you're fucked. You gotta like fucking reload the whole thing. Like, and it takes forever.
Wouldn't it be better if you just had a gun?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't pick Carol.
No, neither would I.
She's just kind of.
And at the moment she's weak. She's not weak. Oh, don't get me started on Carol. At the moment she's too unpredictable. So I wouldn't pick Carol. Cause I don't need a bitch running away from me in the middle of an apocalypse to make a home outside of Ezekiel's kingdom.
You could say Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
Will the tiger come with it?
Yeah. Ezekiel comes with the tiger. Or like Ezekiel. Neither of us can talk. Ezekiel comes with Shiva. They're a package deal. So Ezekiel and Shiva, because that's 5.
Yeah, and plus you could get on the tiger and like,
yeah, right into battle, like zombies. Meet my crew. Someone medical.
Yeah, in case you like get bit.
Herschel, because he was a doctor and he could do shit. Because you need someone medical on your team. And Glenn, because Glenn's a scavenger.
And he, like,
he can get in and out of things really quick and like get you food and stuff. And Glenn, you as well, but no, we don't count. I was going to say I want you on my team, but we don't count because we're not in The Walking Dead.
Did you just realise that now?
Yeah.
We're not in The Walking Dead, what?
Lee Kelly said, are you worried about The Walking Dead droppings in the ratings this season? I'm really not. A lot of people have been saying that, but like, compared to other TV shows that are being broadcasted, it is smashing it. TD Boy 101 said, what was your opinion on Andrea on The Walking Dead? I liked her, I guess. I was pissed off at her that on the show she didn't take the chance to kill the governor that she was given. She had the chance to kill the governor and she didn't do it. So I was like, fucking hell, Andrea. And I was sad that she died. I hate seeing anyone die.
That's just a given.
Yeah. Third Eye Dreamer said, love your accent. How can I work on mine? Any tips? People seem to really like our accent. People go fucking batshit crazy for the Irish accent.
Well, don't we kind of pronounce A's with like an R at the end?
Do we?
R.
I'm not a pirate.
R, you mateys.
Jamie Estill said, what's your favourite episode of this season so far? The premiere, for sure, is my favourite episode so far. Sony Ford said, hi all the way from Australia. Wow. I wanted to ask, seeing as back in No Way Out when they did the guts trick to leave the house, do you think just climbing onto the roof of the house would have been an option? I mean, they were rather quick just to decide to walk through the walkers. Maybe they should have figured a way to get onto the rooftop. It always makes me wonder their escape tactics. I'm like, why didn't you just do this? Or why didn't you just do that?
They could have just made like a ladder and put it like flat.
That's what there was. You can't make a ladder.
You can!
Anna Despotov said, rocking the pink, by the way. Here are my questions. Did you notice Carl and Enid holding hands in the sneak peek for season 7 episode 9? I didn't watch the sneak peek yet. Is there a Walking Dead character you can relate to and why? That's the reason why I love Daryl so much, is because he's pretty quiet but he's loyal to the people that he loves, and I think with Daryl you can never...
And of course you like to go, you know, hunting with your crossbow in the woods.
Oh, everyone knows I love a spot of crossbow hunting out in the woods and riding on my motorbike because I'm just a daredevil. No, but I think Daryl, there's always an aspect of you never know what's going on inside his head, and I think I have bits of that. You never know what's going on inside my head, even when I'm talking directly to you. After meeting the cast of The Walking Dead in 30 Seconds to Mars, who would you like to meet next? 21 Pilots, maybe. For sure. I think meeting 21 Pilots would be, it would really be incredible. I'd love to tell them, obviously they get it a lot, but like, when it comes to music, sometimes you like a band, but sometimes a band means something to you, and their music really does mean things to me, and it strikes a chord with me, and I would just like to express that to them. So yeah, I'd love to meet 21 Pilots. The next question was from Third Eye Dreamer, and they said top 3 21 Pilot songs. First of all is Migraine, second of all would be Holding On To You, and third of all would maybe be A Car, A Torch, A Death, because I love that song. Joshy Sprague said, thank you for the videos, I enjoyed your Glenn and Abe videos, would you make more of those? I might do in the future. Black Snow Film said, nice haircut, thank you very much. Regan Crisp said, what do you think about the decrease in popularity for season 7? I understand why, because I mean everybody tuned into the premiere, everyone. And then I felt like the hype died after that, because people that don't usually watch the show, or they don't watch the show religiously, were like, well, I know who dies now, I don't really care anymore. So I think that's a big reason to why it declined so much. But also a lot of people will download the episode the day after, or watch it a few days after. So do you know what I mean? The ratings then for kind of the premiere night for each episode, the ratings wouldn't be as high. I honestly think that's why the ratings aren't as high, because people are watching differently. Do you know what I mean? They're not all turning on the telly to watch it the night it's on. They'll just get it the next morning. But with the premiere, it was such a highly rated, or such a highly viewed episode, because everyone wanted to see. Neil Akash Mitra. So if you had to resurrect 3 characters and kill 3 characters in The Walking Dead, who would it be? Is there anyone that died that is that... Oh yeah. I was going to say, is there anyone that died that's worth to bring him back? I would bring back Glenn and Abraham, for sure. Glenn Abraham.
The rugby American football player is really strong. You know the guy who got eaten in the spinny door thing?
Noah?
Yeah.
Noah isn't an American rugby player. Noah was skinny.
No, he wasn't.
Noah.
He ran in like this and he started...
Noah was so skinny.
I thought he was buff.
No! The revolving doors. Yeah. Glenn saw it. Glenn was like crying, looking out the door. That was Noah.
What about the one where he had to... he was like bit or something and he ran into a load of walkers and kept them back and they were all eating him.
That was T-Dog. That was T-Dog, yeah. I liked T-Dog as well. We didn't see a lot of him. You're right, T-Dog was buff. And who would we kill? Let's just not kill anyone and just bring them back. Soldier Faction 15. I'm sorry, my fucking eyesight is desperate. So what is your favourite music genre or favourite band or singer? I like all types of music. I like rock, pop, I like alternative, I like country, I like indie, I like... What else do I like?
You don't like techno?
No, I don't like techno, like club music. I don't like that. Favourite band? I have a few that I love. Like I love 30 Seconds to Mars. I love My Chemical Romance. Probably one of my favourite voices that I've ever heard is Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots. Like I love 30 Seconds to Mars and I love Jared Leto's voice. but they just kind of feel like home to me. I've loved Mars for so long that they just feel like home. But voice-wise, Tyler Joseph would be up there. Peter Doyle said, I will miss this Friday show. The hectic Christmas starts early. Lol. I wish you, your mum, your dad, your bro, Nana and Lily a very happy and peaceful Christmas. For all your great content over the last few months, thank you. Catch you soon. And happy Christmas to all of your regular subs and the Walking Dead fan. Take care. Thank you so much, Peter. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I wish you and the family all the best too. Fire and Ice said, what death was the most impacting and heartbreaking, and why?
I think Glenn, because Maggie was watching. And he was like, I'll find you.
Yeah, that was sad, but I think... Oh my gosh! I'm sorry the camera didn't pick up on your face! You're like, I'll find you! Luna said, will you show us your room? Not at the moment, because my room is very, very messy. Dawn Little said, Michael... Dawn! I got your letter! Do you remember that? Dawn Little, I said it about Stuart Little. Dawn, I got your letter. You wrote me a beautiful letter. I got it. I haven't mailed back the response yet, but I have it. Thank you so much. Dawn said, my question is, do you plan on trying to make YouTube a career, or is it just a hobby? At the moment, it's just a hobby, and I think it'll stay that way. The Trophy Muncher said, hey, Katie, my question is, can you name your top 3 21 Pilot songs and have a great Christmas? Did I do that one? Migraine, Holding On To You, and what was the last one? A Car, Tortured Death?
Yeah.
Hope you have a lovely Christmas too, Joe. Chris said, do you think the season has a lot of scenes staged too much so that they match comic panels, whereas earlier seasons felt more fluid? I do understand what you mean. Earlier seasons seem to really flow naturally. This season feels a bit jarred and a bit jaggedy, but I think that's the feel they're going for. Everything is up in the air at the moment. Everything in the show at the moment is just like fucked up. So I think it works. Brendan McAlee said 21 Pilots by MM Thoughts. And MM, he means Mute Matt. 21 Pilots uploaded a 25-minute long video where they covered a load of their songs, their own songs, but they added a twist to it. It is my favourite video that has been put on YouTube in months. Their rendition of Ride in that session is one of the best things my ears have ever heard, ever. Taylor Hall said, do you like Rosita? I do. Derek Willett said, hey Katie, do you like the character Negan? I do, I love Negan, I love his sarcasm. Dana Bratt said, how do I make a lemon meringue pie? You walk on down to the shop and you pick it up off the shelf and you walk back home.
No, you have to buy meringue and then you have to buy some lemons. Done.
That's what I meant. You go to the shop and you buy it and you come home.
Yeah, but it's 2 different steps. You have to pick up the meringue and then you have to pick up the lemon.
Shut up, Mr. Gordon Ramsay. Instead of Gordon Ramsay. That was fucking funny. Jamie Matthews said, who's your favourite character that is dead in The Walking Dead? Abraham. Lewis Hutchison said, if you're a member of the survivors, how would you handle Negan? I'd sit down in a corner and cry myself to death. I just wouldn't even try. I'd be like... Keith Coulson said, if you could visit any landmark place in the world, where would you go and why? Ooh. Where'd you... Oh yeah, the one place that I want to visit is LA. It's the only place in the world that I want to go, that I want to see. And I will get there someday. Like, you know, the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the big Hollywood sign. It's just, it's such a magical place. Yeah, that's the... If I could go to one place, that would be it.
I'd like to go see the Golden Gate Bridge.
That's in New York.
No, I don't think that's in New York.
That's in New York. I'm Googling that. Please load. My battery is dying.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Well, Sam would like to go to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. I thought it was in New York. My God, I should never even be trusted to leave the house by myself.
Really pretty.
It is. I've seen pictures of it. Morgan Crack said, who do you think died before they were ready in The Walking Dead? Personally, I think Beth was taken before her storyline was up. Yeah, I think that about Beth as well. I don't know. I really don't know. I think, yeah, the internet is down. My laptop just told me there's no internet connection. Fuck this house anyway. I think Beth was taken before her time. I think Glenn was too, because he was about to be a dad. Sophie Green said, what is your favourite Christmas movie? Love your videos, by the way. What's my favourite Christmas movie?
Mom Loves Elf.
Yeah, Mom Loves Elf. We all like the film Elf. What's that one I love? Is it The Nightmare Before Christmas? I love watching that at Christmas time and Halloween time. But nobody in my house will watch the movie with me because they're sick of it. What's the other one? Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
You hate the Gremlins.
Do you remember? But we watched it on Halloween.
Horrible. Yeah.
It was Halloween night and I was like, let's find a scary Halloween movie. Sam picked fucking Gremlins and it's...
didn't.
Oh, yes you did. Because we had war that night over it. Sam picked Gremlins.
I've never seen it before.
And in Gremlins it's all snowy and it's all set around Christmas time. And we were sitting down watching it going, it's the wrong fucking season. Gemma Simmons said your top 5 male and female characters, except for Daryl. Okay. Top 5 female. Michonne, Maggie, Carol, Beth. Oh, I'm quite liking Sherry at the moment. Dwight's girlfriend. I'm quite liking her. Or sorry, Negan's wife, whatever. Favourite TV shows not including The Walking Dead. What shows do I even like? Who am I?
Gossip Girl.
Yeah, Gossip Girl. I love, you know, see,
I like Stranger Things as well.
this is why I need you in the room. You know me better than I do. I love Gossip Girl. I love Stranger Things. I love Prison Break. Friends. I like Friends. I've seen the entire series. Menti said I love your videos. Hope your channel grows as you deserve it. Thank you very much. Fear the Walking Dead AMC said if you had 3 old characters in the Negan lineup to replace another 3 and you have taken their past, example Andrea and no Michonne, who would they be? So put in characters that we don't really like to save. So we'll take out Glenn and Abraham, save them, and put in
Rick's mom.
What the What in the shit did Rick's mom ever do to anyone?
Carl's mom.
Laurie.
Yeah.
Why?
She's stupid.
Yeah.
Where's my son?
So we'll replace Glenn with Coral's mom, and we'll replace Abraham with Rick's mom. We'll replace Abraham with the governor. Fear the Walking Dead said, how many walkers have you killed? How many people have you killed, and why? That's the question you ask people before you bring them into Alexandria.
20,000 walkers. Why? Because I felt like it.
How many people have you killed?
95,000.
That little gap. 90. Jeff said, here you are, you're so on. I haven't been on YouTube a year, have I? Your subs have soared, you're followed and well loved by thousands of I Love The Walking Dead fans. My question is, where do you see yourself a year from now? What are your goals? Will you continue after The Walking Dead finally ends? I honestly, I don't know where I'm going to be this time next year. I don't plan things, because when I plan things, I frighten myself. And then if they don't come true, or if you don't reach your goals, well, what then? I really don't know what I'm going to be doing a year from now, because I don't set myself goals because they frighten me. I kind of do whatever happens. Rick Grimes Crow left such a gorgeous, lovely little message to me. They said, I see a lot of myself in you when it comes to The Walking Dead. I can relate to you. Thank you so much. There's so much unnecessary negativity going around, and I love you for being different. Thank you so much. What are your favourite episodes and seasons so far? I think my favourite episode, I said, was the premiere of season 7. And they also said that they would just like to see more of this kind of talk in Friday Chit Chats. Cool.